This week, in search of awe and wonderment, we travel from Hanoi 3 hours by bus to the east to Halong Bay in northeastern Vietnam, perched on the edge of the Gulf of Tonkin. So here we are in Halong Bay. We're headed out on Indochina Sails for a 2-night excursion in Halong Bay. John and I generally stay away from touristy kind of activities, but it's known that this is the way to see the bay. So here we are. After checking in, we board a small day taxi boat that takes us a short distance to the Indochina Sails wooden junk boat that will be our home for the next 3 days as we explore Halong Bay. This boat is a modern recreation of an ancient Chinese wooden sailing ship known as a junk boat. Though the Indochina website displays pictures of the gorgeous sails, and I had visions of seeing them unfurled, the sails were not deployed during our time aboard. Perhaps the rainy, foggy weather of January, or the tight maneuvering around the many other tour boats in the bay prevented actual sailing, but this small junk boat with its charming staterooms with balconies was still the best way to see Halong Bay, which was designated an UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2000. So John, in the rain, has discovered the sun deck. Maybe we'll find some sun up there. Let's see. I think we're hauling anchor. Will there be sun on the sun deck? As a previous member of the Coast Guard, I know that it is bad luck to have plants on board a ship because their roots want to seek ground, but apparently here in Vietnam, that must not be a superstition because all the boats are heavily laden with plants on their sun decks. And we're underway. As we haul anchor and the cool rain drizzles down outside, John and I settle into a cozy seat to enjoy our first views of Halong Bay. Halong, which means descending dragon, is a magical bay with mesmerizing emerald green waters with over 1,700 islands and islets made up of craggy karsts, conical peaks, isolated towers and caves that formed over the last 500 million years due to regression and transgression of the sea on the limestone, an outstanding example of the major stages in Earth's geologic history. Following the belief that many Vietnamese people have in animals as mythical creatures, the dragon being the most sacred, it is not surprising that the long-held legend of Halong Bay involves a dragon. As the legend goes, when Vietnam was just forming as a country, the gods sent a family of dragons as protectors to assist the Vietnamese in their fight against invaders. The family of dragons began spitting out jewels and jade, which became the many island and islets dotting the bay and formed a great wall against the invaders. The islands possessed the magical ability to abruptly spring up in front of the invaders and cause the ships to collide with the islands. After winning the battle, the Vietnamese believe that the dragon continues to live in the bay and protect it. Our first stop in Halong Bay will be Titoff Island, and after a short ride on the day boat from the Indochina junk boat, we go ashore to explore. Titov Island, named after the Russian cosmonaut Hermann Titov, who toured Halong Bay with President Ho Chi Minh in 1962, the year after he became the second human to orbit the Earth, and was enamored with the beauty of the bay. Ho Chi Minh felt honored by the visit and decided to rename island number 48 to Titov Island to honor their friendship. Wow. The 400-step climb to the top of Titov Island affords a sweeping view of the bay below. John and I stand in awe of this magical place, with ethereal mist and ever-changing watercolors, from turquoise to emerald green to teal to navy blue to gray. Even the rain can't dampen our spirits. The skepticism I had about taking a guided tour in this ever-increasing populated place was replaced with a sense of awe for the beauty of Halong Bay and an understanding of the draw it has on travelers from all over the world.
This is pretty amazing though.
As we navigate back down the slippery steps to return to our shuttle boat, the stream of upward visitors continues. In the midst of the beauty of this place, it is heartbreaking to see the amount of trash floating in the waters, much of it floating styrofoam containers and boxes, plastic bottles. As the population increases and consumerism spirals out of control, trash control becomes an undeniable challenge to our generation. There is a ban on single-use plastic in Halong Bay, so why is our tour boat handing out plastic bottles of water? After a deep dig on the web, I did learn of the For a Green Halong campaign in 2020, which encouraged tourists and locals alike to take out nets and pick up any litter they found floating. In the first 6 months of the campaign, 16 tons was removed. I unfortunately did not see any current evidence of this campaign during our stay here. We can and we must make changes to preserve the incredible natural spaces on our planet we choose to purchase. Just say no. Consume less. Next up, Hung Sung Sot Cave, otherwise known as Surprise Cave, the biggest cave in Halong Bay. Located on Bohan Island, one of the largest islands in the bay, Surprise Cave was discovered by the French in 1901. More steps today. John is not wearing the authorized footwear.
Rebel. I'm a rebel.
Welcome to Surprise Cave. Surprise.
It consists of 2 main chambers. The first cavern is called the waiting room. And what cave would be complete without a large phallus-shaped rock? A promising fertility symbol to those discoverers.
Yeah, always. Always.
That is surprise.
Oh, yes. Very exciting.
You not imagine how big it is when we go outside, right?
And now you see, it's huge.
Yeah, yeah.
More than 10,000 square.
And the second, larger chamber has the austere name of the Serene Castle. If you twist your mind a bit, one of the stalactites is said to resemble a horse and longsword belonging to the legend of Tan Jiang, who left these items here to protect Halong Bay from evil demons. As we return to the junk boat, the drizzle continues, so we decide to head down below to watch a fruit carving demonstration by the chef. We would not want to deny him an audience for his perfected craft. As the sky darkens, the lights from the many neighboring tour boats reflect upon the glassy water, sending out a glow of colors that seems fitting for a sci-fi movie. Our boat provides a wonderful platform to watch the mist dance in and out of the crevices around the nearby karsts, and I take a deep breath of the cool, still night air and have wonderment that I will be sleeping on a wooden junk boat in Halong Bay tonight.